Hello everyone. Welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. It was just another sunny morning on the set of Live with Kelly and Mark. The studio lights were warm, the audience buzzed with caffeine-fueled excitement, and Mark Consuelos sat comfortably beside his wife and co-host, Kelly Ripa, both glowing, both charming, and both blissfully unaware that this show would be a little different. Kelly tapped her cue cards against the desk, then looked up at the audience with a mischievous glint in her eye. "Today's a special day," she said, leaning closer to Mark. Mark smiled, already knowing. "Oh, it is?" "Yes," Kelly said dramatically, "because today we celebrate the birth of the man who leaves his socks on the bathroom floor every single morning, even though the hamper is literally right there." Laughter rippled through the audience. Mark chuckled, raising his hands in defense. "Wow, shots fired already?" "Oh, we're just warming up," Kelly grinned. The producers hadn't prepared anything out of the ordinary. It was supposed to be a light birthday segment, balloons, a montage of Mark's most swoon-worthy TV moments, maybe a surprise cupcake. But Kelly had a different idea. A confession, wrapped in humor, honesty, and just a pinch of public therapy. "You know I love you," she said, placing her hand on his. "But sometimes I swear I want to scream at you. Like really scream. You have this thing you do where you come home and immediately open the fridge, stare into it like it holds the answers to life's mysteries, and then ask me, 'What's for dinner?'" Mark laughed, visibly amused and slightly embarrassed. "Guilty. And every time," Kelly continued, "I want to shout, 'Why don't you tell me what's for dinner, Chef Mark?'" The audience howled. Mark covered his face, playfully hiding. Okay, I get it. Airing my birthday sins on national television?" Kelly turned to the camera like a reality show confessional. "Listen, folks, I married the most wonderful man. He's funny, he's handsome, he's loyal, but he also chews almonds like he's fighting a personal war with them." Mark gasped in mock horror. "Et tu, Kelly?" But there was a softness behind the teasing, a love that only decades of marriage can build, the kind that lets you joke about the little things because you've built a life on the big things. Kelly's voice lowered slightly. "But honestly, even when I want to scream, even when you leave beard trimmings in the sink or forget to text me back because you're at the gym taking gym selfies, unfair, those are for you, even then I still look at you and think, thank God it's him. You're my best friend, and I wouldn't want to scream at anyone else for the rest of my life." Awes echoed through the crowd. Mark, clearly touched, leaned in and kissed her on the cheek. "That's the sweetest roast I've ever received." The moment turned warm, genuine, real. Behind the cameras, a producer whispered, "Are we still rolling?" Yes, they were. And thank goodness for that, because sometimes the best television isn't scripted. It's two people being hilariously honest about love. Kelly held up a small wrapped box. "Happy birthday, babe. I got you a present." Mark opened it cautiously. Inside was a tiny hamper for socks. Everyone lost it. "You're never living that down," she said with a wink. "I wouldn't want to," he replied. And in that silly, sincere moment, the studio wasn't just watching a show. It was witnessing a marriage that still had laughter, love, and a little healthy screaming, just the way Kelly likes it.